Guys, well done. I know you're losers.
Yeah.
But that was a fantastic fight. Skillful driving. The thingy at the back that keeps the front down. Well done. What a great invention. Because that saved your life so many times, didn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty sport.
And to be able to keep the front towards Firestorm, and let's face it, Graham is an incredible driver, was really well done. But then what happened?
Well, we thought the link had gone. We lost all power to the system.
Yeah.
But on further investigation, the batteries failed.
OK, so further investigation shows us what? What were you telling me?
These two cells of this battery are dead.
Yeah.
If you run your hand along here, you feel the cold, and then these two are hot. So this battery has died. Batteries are linked together to give 24 volts, and the whole system runs on 24 volts. Two dead cells is dead.
What actually did the damage? Just that one big impact on the side?
Yeah, Graham hit me so hard, I landed up on the side on the arena wall. I tried to self-right as the battery was dying. I could see that it just wasn't driving well after that, and the battery just died.
So we've had evidence there of the power of Firestorm. Dan Tomke out. Next up, Tornado, Bigger Brother. What a fight!
Team Tornado, you're about to go in against Bigger Brother, one of the robots to fight.
Yeah.
And you've put the scoop on.
Absolutely. This is the best weapon we have for use against flippers.
They have that incredible flipper. Do they have the power, though, to get you out of the arena?
Oh, of course they do. If they get under the sides, no problem.
OK, so your defence is the scoop.
And the attack is the scoop.
And the attack as well.
Because that'll get underneath them.
Yeah.
And then we can push them down the pit or into the side.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
OK, well, we'll watch and see if it happens. I'm sorry to sound so dubious, guys. Hello, I'm coming. Hello. Were you behaving then?
She was covered in apple pie.
Yes, of course, apple pie. Now, apple pie is all very nice, but Team Tornado is what you're up against. Have you got the power to get them out of the arena?
Of course. Well, how do I know?
Now, you know that they've put their scoop on.
Yep.
That's the weapon that they're using, because Team Tornado have interchangeable weapons. And they're saying that's their attack as well as their defence. Why are you glad that's on?
Well, because I went and measured it.
Did you?
See, that's razor sharp.
Yeah.
And it'll go straight under them.
Oh, will it?
Allegedly.
Tee-hee-hee.
Tornado. Reigning UK champions. They were confident. Andrew Marchant, David Gamble, Brian Moss.
Bigger Brother.
Nefarious measuring going on in the pits by Big Brother. What next? Ian Watts. His team contains son Joe, daughter Ellie.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena is Sir Killalot with the deadly, crushing claw. And Sergeant Bash once again with that flamethrower. 3, 2, 1. Intriguing. Battle of the minds as well as the robots here. Bigger Brother did get in underneath that scooper at the front of Tornado. The other thing I'd say to the UK champions, what happens if Tornado is flipped? What use is that scooper then? In effect, it would leave a big ground clearance underneath what is now what you're seeing, the top edge. And Bigger Brother trying to get a side attack on and immediately opening itself up for an attack by Sir Killalot. Tornado comes in, senses an advantage can be gained there, slamming against the angle grinder. Bigger Brother not necessarily worried about that weaponry on their side of the arena, but more from Sir Killalot there, I think. Ian Watts to the controls. He's flipped Tornado. Now we'll see what they're made of. Because that front device, this is what I was telling you about. Look, it's now inverted. It's absolutely no good against a flipper right now. And Ian Watts is trying to drive home that advantage, and Tornado has pressed the pit release. They know they're in danger. They will now simply try the old heave-ho and try and push Bigger Brother down. They want someone to go down in the pits. Andrew March in the controls of Tornado now knows he has this one big tactic remaining. He has to push Bigger Brother. On the floor spinner there, very, very briefly. And Bigger Brother throughout has tried to get a side-on attack. Now full frontal. Something they'll lift Tornado up. You're talking 99 kilos there. Bigger Brother is the lighter machine here by 3 kilos. Tornado backs away. Goodness me, what a tussle this is. Tornado against the grinder. The only way that can damage if the grinder can get to the tyres. I don't think it can. You see there's that protective bar. Bigger Brother has done all the work for me, though. Little Ellie watches on, and Joe, Bigger Brother, very nearly pushed Tornado in. Tornado up on top, negating that flipper, but they're locked together, and Tornado are almost out. They're gone. The UK champions are out of the All-Stars, and Bigger Brother fought a very, very canny battle there. But I think Tornado's extra special scooper wasn't so super. And that is where they lie.
Well. Bigger Brother makes Tornado look like its kid sister. Tornado, the UK champions, out of the competition. Bigger Brother go through! Tornado! There's no easy fights in All-Stars.
No, absolutely.
You're the UK champions, but you just got battered.
We did.
Yeah.
They're good, aren't they?
Consigned to the pit of oblivion.
Yeah, they turned us over, and, well, there was nothing we could do from then.
You rely on speed and power. They've got a flipper. Don't you think you need a more destructive weapon?
We were hoping that our scoop would do the job, keep underneath them and let us get the better of them, but no, they were better on the day.
What we don't have yet is an anti-flipper weapon, so maybe that's the next on the list.
That would be good, an anti-flipper weapon.
Yeah.
Well, come back and show us how it works. Right, ladies and gentlemen, Team Tornado! Hey, they're the UK champions.
Yeah.
And you just kicked their head in.
Yeah.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought at one stage your flipper had flopped. I didn't think that flipper was working, but it started working again. Were you just choosing your moment to flip?
Yes, I was choosing my moment.
Because I thought you'd been immobilised there. You know, your flipper had been immobilised. I thought, oh, they're going to get you on damage. But your dad did some good driving there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to taking on Firestorm?
It's Firestorm, is it?
Yeah, it's Firestorm, and they're a hard, tenacious robot. They never give up.
They don't. They're tough, aren't they? Not as tough as these guys. They wouldn't stop.
But they're the UK champions.
Yeah, but... Yeah, they're just another robot, though.
I know, but how'd you feel beating them, though?
Oh, it's good, it's good. Yeah. I have to say, we sharpened our scoop up specially to get underneath it.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
It was excellent fun, yeah.
Well, let's see how you do with Firestorm. Let's see if you can go all the way. Ladies and
go.
gentlemen, please, what a robot! Bigger Brother!
Great at Robot Wars, but don't take up dancing, Ian. But Bigger Brother through, ousting Tornado. And now they meet Firestorm 4 in the heat final. Another excellent battle brewing, bubbling, begging to be fought in the pits. But before our finalists boil over, let's see how they got this far. The first of our round 1 three-way melees pitted Tornado, Dantom, Gear and Terahertz together. And it was let's all gang up on Terahertz time. Dantom Gear very nearly tossed them out of the arena. They badgered and they bullied and they bruised. And Terahertz just survived that attack. But they weren't to last much longer, despite coming back against Tornado with a couple of axe blows. Dantom Gear and Tornado had the scent of victory. So too did Shunt. And Terahertz were eventually toppled. The second of our melees saw Bigger Brother, S3 and Firestorm. And it didn't last long. Out went S3. Leaving Firestorm and Bigger Brother with a little bit of afters. A taste of things to come. round 2, Firestorm fought a magnificent fight with Dan Tom Keir, which self-righted time after time after time in a magnificent show of defiance and defence, even against the house robots. Firestorm pushed and attacked using its flipper. Dan Tom Keir flew through the air. Still they came back on the attack. Firestorm were almost left hanging on, only to force another attack ahead. And suddenly Dan Tom Keir's batteries were dead. The pit was an inevitability, as the crowd knew.